I hate this team, dog. I hate this team, dog. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up? Yeah, what's up? You good? What's up? Oh yeah, I'm still live. Well, I'm live now. Yo, yo, man. Yo, I hate this daggone team, dog. I hate this team, man. Oh my gosh, yo. Bro, yo. I hate this team, bro. Um, y'all give me 1 second, man. It shouldn't be this hard, man. It shouldn't be this hard. I'm back. I said I'm gonna do this live, man. I'm gonna give my live reaction to this overtime. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my live reaction to this, dog. This is stupid, man. Um, Panthers fighting, bro. They fighting, man. Offense finally got some stuff done there at the end. With Pat Peterson going out, we was able to expose that a little bit. Um, my Fox went out in my area, so I missed like the part of the fourth quarter. Some of it I missed, and I had to go online and start streaming the game. So I missed part of the fourth quarter. Let's see. We gotta win this, man. We gotta win this. We gotta win this, y'all. Like for real, for real. Turn this down. Let's see. Facts, Landall. Like for real, man. That was. I don't like for my nerves to be up like this because I feel like it shouldn't have to be this hard, man. I feel like it don't have. It shouldn't have to be this hard. You know what I mean? Like I didn't expect. I just knew the kicker was gonna make that kick. Man, where my mouse at? Oh, I just knew the kicker was gonna make the kick. I just knew we was. I just knew that Sam Darnold was gonna throw an interception. I just knew that we wasn't gonna get that 2 point conversion, but we did it. You know what I'm saying? We did it. I was nervous on that 2 point. I was like, man, don't get cute. Don't get cute. And when the cuteness worked, I like it. You know what I'm saying? That would have been real ugly if it didn't work, but I'm glad it worked. You know what I mean? We just got to hold them here. Defense. Defense. Come on, man. Come on. Don't give Matt Rule no reason. I don't care if y'all tired now. Shit. I don't care about y'all being tired now. Brian Burns looked like he was praying to the Lord on that missed field goal. He couldn't even get up off the ground. Hey, bro. I know y'all happy. Y'all deserve this. Y'all deserve this dub. The offense deserves this dub, man. I promise you. I promise you. Man, y'all pull this through. Y'all pull this through. I won't say nothing else bad. Ever. All right, here we go. So they trying to be aggressive. They trying to hurry up and end the game. Defense. I need y'all here, boy. I need y'all here, boy. I need y'all here. All right. Come on now. Whew. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Give me an interception or a fumble. Come on, give me an interception or a forced fumble. Come on. 3rd and 3. Still good coverage by Key Taylor. He played the ball well. Good catch. Come on, man. Oh, that ball almost came out. That ball almost came out, boy. Come on, defense, man. Come on now. Tighten up. Yeah. We gotta stop this run, man. Hey. Now they're gonna bring in Madison. He gonna run it. They brought in Madison. That's a big boy runner. Ooh! Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him. Let's go, DJ. Yeah, y'all got him earlier. Come on, man. Come on, DJ. They tried a little boy you just now. They tried a little boy you just now. That's the ball game. Touchdown. Um, yeah, that's a touchdown. Good game, man. Good game, but can't keep playing these types of games and expect to win because we're not that type of team, man. You know what I'm saying? But good game, good comeback. Shout out to the Vikings. Shout out to the Viking fans. It is what it is, man. That's a touchdown. Let's see here. Let's see. I mean, the defense had a chance to really, show improve here. We really needed them to step up here and just couldn't do nothing. Yeah. And we don't need nothing. Look, man, we don't need no explanation, Mike Pereira. Okay, we get it. They to play the replay. Okay, y'all ain't need Mike Pereira to explain that to y'all. We saw that. You ain't need no Mike Pereira to explain that to you. Shout out to you know, they did what they could do, man. You know what I'm saying? This team really got a whole lot of kinks to work out, man. It was looking real ugly in the beginning. It was looking real ugly What is that in his hand? There's a GoPro. What is that in his hand? Um, it was looking real ugly for the offense. But they made this game winnable. Defense did what they could do. I think the truth of the matter is, as a team, this we just not that good of a team. You know what I'm saying? Like as a team, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna totally say, oh, the defense this, because defense, you know, of course they've been doing it, but then they had a chance to really stop the Vikings there. The game was really on their backs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're going to be that elite defense, you should have really, you know, stopped them, man. They couldn't do nothing with it. Man. But that might also has to do with them being tired. And, you know. Let's see. Let's get into these comments. B Diva said, I'm tired too after watching this. Yeah. And see, I had to keep telling myself, I know how the Panthers do. You know what I mean? Like, I know how they do. They like to get your hopes up. That's why they call them cardiac cats. You know what I mean? That's why they be getting that name too. Because they like to get your hopes up and just don't finish. You know what I'm saying? And so, me personally, I didn't want to get my hopes up about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was trying my hardest not to get my hopes up about it. But right there at the end, I got a little bit excited. But just couldn't do nothing with it, man. You know, that's just this team. I like ICP said, man, y'all want me to turn these phones on? I'll let y'all say. I think I'm gonna stay for maybe about 45 minutes. I'll turn the phone lines on, let y'all vent a little bit, because I vented. But I want to hear what y'all have to say. I really want to hear what y'all got to say. Let me turn these phones on for a second. So y'all can vent. First, let me say this, Panther fans. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? This team, they fought. It wasn't what we wanted. It definitely wasn't what I wanted. They fought. They didn't get blew out. Even though I felt like we should have won this game. We could have beat this team. This was a beatable team. You know what I'm saying? But it's been like that even with sorry teams we played. These like we should be further along. And I don't even know if I should say should. It might be I want us to be further along. I want us to be able to put these huge points up on these players and blow them out. I want us to be able to look dominating. The only game we really look dominating in is the Saints game. And then everybody was sick in that game. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they tell us. That's the only game we really look dominating in. These rest of these games, we just kind of like hanging in there. We just another team. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of Panther fans, super duper positive Panther fans. We put up a fight. Oh, we only lost by 8 points. We went into overtime. With them. That's what they looking at. But y'all not looking at the bigger picture. This team, what you watching football for? Just to be watching your team win a couple of games a season? Y'all watching your team win a couple of games, man? This was a game we were supposed to win. Remember? Like, this was a game we were supposed to win. If y'all feel like venting, let me see if I can find this. You can call in 803-250-1437. And we got a few people up in here. So keep it short, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, but you know, say what you need to say. We got quite a few people up in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button one time. Panther fans, it is what it is, man. Look, usually your boy. It is what it is. I ain't stressed. Because I kind of see where we going with this team now. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much we ain't going nowhere. You hear me? You know what I mean? Like, this ain't something like, oh, man, we should have won this game. Oh, no. It's like, it's just watching this team. It's just like, I ain't feeling this. Like, I just feel like we've been making the wrong decisions. This team is being ran terribly. We got too much stuff to fix. Like, we still got too much stuff to fix on offense. The defense, they play well enough. I think if we had a better offense, this could have been a blowout. All these games we've been winning, The offense is just too far behind, and this is how bad the offense is. Like, you got a defense like this, and you still losing games. You got defense like this, and you still losing games.
Call from
Travicia.
to accept.
Got my girl.
To send a voicemail, press 2.
What's going on? What's going on? Introduce yourself, girl.
Hey, this Travicia. How y'all doing?
Hey, hold on for one
Lady
second.
95.
Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure everybody can hear you. Can everybody hear Travicia
Okay.
good? I'm sorry to make you the guinea pig here. Can everybody hear the caller fine? Make sure my phone lines is working. Can everybody hear Travicia good? Because I'm pretty
Yes,
sure she
before I
got some
get
stuff
there.
she want to say.
Oh my God! Before I go in.
Oh, man.
How are you, Pat?
I'm doing
how
good.
you doing?
I'm doing good, Travicia, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, I'm just kind of chilling. I'm just chilling. How you doing, man? Go ahead. Everybody can hear you. How you doing?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna go in on the coaching first. I'm gonna keep this short.
Mhm.
To me, there's no real game plan. I didn't see no real game plan on a game we were supposed to win. You're
Mm.
right. We were supposed to win this game. Sam is not that great. My receivers didn't show up today.
Mm.
I don't want to hear no bitching about the O-line because it wasn't the O-line today.
Right. I agree.
It wasn't the O-line today. What's the issue? What's the issue? Like, Sam sucks.
I agree.
Sam should be fired. Matt Rule should be fired.
Get everybody out here, man. Like, just throw everybody in the
Man.
trash, man. Like, just start over. You gonna have to redo
Start
this
over.
all the way over. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like this, like you said, it seemed like they came out here with no game plan. I ain't even look at it like that, but it seemed like they came out with no game plan. Like, what was y'all doing?
No. To me, Matt Rule is just dependent upon the talent.
Mm.
He is like he says, y'all go do your thing.
Right.
That's the game plan. Y'all Panthers go do your thing.
And that's what it feels
I
like.
mean-
That's what it feels like, man.
and of course, none of the plays are like surprises. Our defense can see what we finna do a mile away.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So what do you think this good practice, what do you think that was about? What do you think happened in that practice this past week?
What I think is sucky people playing against sucky people thinking they great. That's what our defense looked like. That's what it looked like.
Dang.
That's what the fuck our defense looked like.
Right.
I don't know what that great practice was.
Right.
I don't know what they thought they had going on.
So how you feel about the end of that game? You know, we went into overtime. You know what I'm saying? I know the beginning of the game was ugly, but at the end of the game, we went into overtime, made it to overtime. The defense had a chance to pull it out. How you feel about that?
Again, there's no real strategy.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some great defensive talent. We do. That's for sure. But there's no real structure. There's no real game plan for the defense.
Mm.
No real. I don't see no calls on the defense. It's just y'all go do your thing.
Oh,
That
and
talent, go do your thing.
yeah, and that's why I kind of get to, and it seemed like it works sometimes. But when you get late to the
Right.
games where you need the structure because you got your team getting tired
Right.
down, you need that structure. And it seemed like that's
Are
how we
no
fall apart.
real- Are they being rotated? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Just like I just saw with them, they went to the two safety stance.
Mhm.
I've never seen us change up.
Yeah.
Never seen us change up. Because everybody else in the whole league is out coaching us.
Yeah,
Whether
it's-
we
it's-
supposed to win or lose, they're out coaching us.
Big facts.
That's why I say
Big
Matt
facts.
Rule's got to go.
Big facts. Big facts. See, Trevisa, that's why you my moderator. That's why you my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Because we on the same page, man. And I appreciate that. Trevisa, I appreciate you calling
Yes,
up, yo.
thank you.
You
Thank
know
you
what I'm
for
saying?
letting me
I'm
call,
glad you
man.
can vent and get it off your chest and give me,
it's
you
off
know.
my chest now.
Yeah.
I'm in the grocery store.
give me some confirmation.
Because I did not believe we were going to win. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I did not believe we were going to win.
Mm.
Even in overtime. So
Yep.
I left. I'm in the grocery store. I'm in
Right. You know, went to the grocery store on them.
I'm in the grocery store.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
And I looked to see if you was back online to let me know if we won or lost.
Oh,
So
man.
I was just
Right. That's crazy. Like
when
I
you
was
came back
good.
home,
Yeah.
and I saw the loss, so came across my little Panther thing. So I was just like, okay, I did the right thing.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Go ahead and go to the grocery store, man. Run them errands. Bump that. I ain't gonna let the Panthers stop my day. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm looking for these blueberries now.
That's what I'm talking about. You making a pie? What you gonna do in a smoothie, ain't it?
No, I just need my smoothies.
Oh, I knew it.
Blueberries in the smoothies.
All right, Trevisi, I appreciate you calling up, man.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Talk to you later.
All right. Y'all, that was one of my moderators, one of my shooters. Shout out to Trevicia, man. Like, you see, she was good. Like, look, she going head to the grocery store, man. Bump that. I'm telling you, like, at the end of the game, I was just like, just go ahead and throw the interception. But he was trying. We was trying to win. It just didn't feel like we was going to win. You know what I mean? It just didn't feel like we were going to win. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what I get. Like, last week, I just don't get that feeling when it comes to this offense. I know a lot of super duper positive Panther fans. We gonna get this. We gonna get this. Man, I ain't gonna stop you.
Call from
Corey.
to accept, press 1. To send a voice.
What's going on? What's going on? Introduce yourself, man.
Hey, this is Corey.
What you got, Corey? How you doing? Hold up. How you doing, first of all, Corey?
Man, Pat, honestly, I'm pissed the hell off.
Go off,
But
there.
I'm all right, though. But
Okay.
how are you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. What you got?
Man, look, so I don't know what is going on through Joe Brady's mind right now, but there was one play in particular I saw, end around jet sweep. You got a tight end running that. Why is a tight end running a jet sweep at the goal line? Why not? Why is DJ Moore or Robbie Anderson not running that ball? Now, granted, I don't know where DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. I don't know if they left their hands in the locker room or what happened. But they need to find something because they need to learn to catch the ball.
Right.
But besides that, where has our defense been since the end of week 3?
Yeah, where them sacks at, man? We ain't getting no sacks like that, man. Where the pressure?
Like we the past 3 weeks. We've had 2 sacks, when in the first 3 weeks, we had 14. So what is going on? What's the difference? And you can't tell me that it's because we missing J.C. Horn.
No, I definitely don't believe it's that, man. Maybe they figuring us out, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe we playing against better offensive lines because we played against some trash offensive lines, you know, but, like, maybe this defensive front ain't as good as we thought it was. I believe they good. I think this defense – They has a lot of speed, so I guess that has a lot of issues that we do have. But yeah, man, I agree. The pressure that we was putting on the first 3 games is like it's kind of gone now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not there. It just seems like they're not playing with the same intensity. And then on top of it, I'm just trying to figure out what's going through Tepper's head and everything because. Okay, we signed C.J. Henderson. Well, he hasn't really done anything. And then we signed Gilmore. Well, Gilmore isn't even healthy.
What's the point? Like, what's the point? Like, I feel like we were addressing issues that didn't need to be addressed at the time. It sounded good. I ain't going to lie. I was happy about the Gilmore sign. I was excited about the C.J. Henderson. But when you take a look back, it's like, okay, what about this offense, man? What about this offensive line? I would have seen more. I want to see more attention there.
Yeah, I mean the offensive line. We've been needing work for the offensive line for the past 3, 4, 5 years.
Right.
So, I mean, where's the help for the offensive line? I mean, Sam Darnold can't do it all himself, and he's not even an elite quarterback or anything. Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, at this point, I would have been better off sticking with Teddy Bridgewater.
Exactly, dog. Like I think that's where the conversation about to go to. That's the conversation that's about to go to. Like, it's looking like, man, look like Teddy Bridgewater was a better option. That's what it's looking like.
Mean, he didn't do bad last year, so why did we go away from him? Was it because you didn't want to pay him? Well, he won't.
He was already getting paid.
Money.
He was already getting paid. I think what it was is for one, Teddy did do a lot of stuff on the field that the Panthers probably didn't. It probably wasn't enough. Then for two, a lot of the stuff that was happening, off field, because he made a lot of comments and stuff. Then also you got the fans didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was trashing, not only the fans but the coaches. They went in on all off season. They was trashing this man. As soon as the season was over with, then they started trashing this man. So, I think that's just coming back.
That's some of the fan base that we have right now. Anyway, is that if we don't do good, they just gonna find a scapegoat and they gonna trash the mess out of them. And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be the quarterback's fault.
Yeah. So, do you feel like they're doing that in this situation? You think Sam Darnold getting too much of the blame?
I don't think he's getting too much of the blame, but I think that you can't put a whole lot of blame on him. I mean, Joe Brady's the one calling the plays. Matt Rule is the one making the plays. And then, I mean, you can't deny the fact that McCaffrey being out is definitely detrimental to the offense.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, Chuba Hubbard he's a good runner, but he can't catch the ball to save his life.
Right. So, what would be your first move to being able to fix this team?
Find an offensive lineman. That would be my first. My first move would be to fix the offensive line. That would be my first move. After that, I would look for some DBs. I look for a couple of DBs, and then look for another all-star running back, someone that can step in there when McCaffrey gets hurt or whatever, and actually do the work that McCaffrey does.
Yeah. I like that, Corey, man. I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, it's going to be all right, man. You sound like, I don't hear nobody, like, going smooth off, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think when we take a step back and look at this team, it's like, dang, man, we just ain't got it. Ain't nothing to get up super duper upset about or lose your mind over. It just is what it is.
I mean, it's just frustrating. Like this week, like today, for example. I mean, you come back after not playing that well in the first half and everything. You get the block punt, you get the touchdown, you go up, and then you let Minnesota just walk all over you for the third quarter.
Yeah.
And then you fight your way back in 3 minutes? The last 3 minutes of the game, you fight back, score 11 points, tie the game up. And then you just let them go down the field and score a touchdown to win the game in overtime.
Right, man. Yeah. Some people attribute that to the defense being tired, man. Do you feel like, hey, part of the defense issues is because they on the field too much and got to carry the offense, and then later in the games they get tired?
I wouldn't say they got to carry the offense, because think about this. Our defense is on the field just as much as their offense is. So if our defense is tired, their offense is tired.
Right. You're right, man. You're right. Good point. But
all right, Pat. Well, I'm at work, man. I'm gonna let you go.
You was watching the game at work, man.
Yeah, man. I'm out here at work, man. Working at this Greek restaurant here in Richmond, Virginia, man. Man, living life.
Don't let the Panthers get you fired, dog. All right, bro. Appreciate you calling in, man.
All right, man.
I enjoy the day. Yeah, Panther fans, appreciate you, Corey, for calling up. Hey, it is what it is, man. I like that. Corey was a little bit more balanced, you know what I'm saying? He ain't totally put it on the offense. He ain't totally put it on the defense, you know what I mean? He didn't totally put it on Sam Darnold. And, yes, I did bring up Teddy Bridgewater, and I feel like it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Y'all don't see it yet, but I feel like it's going to happen. I know a lot of people say Teddy wouldn't have did that. Teddy was a game manager, and that's what he was. You know what I'm saying? Teddy was a game manager. He wasn't no serial killer. Y'all going to realize, like, dang. Sam Darnold, a game manager, too.
Call from
SC Base.
To accept, press 1.
What's going on, man? Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, Panther Nation? This SC Base, man. What's going on, family?
Not much. What you got, dog? I know you got
man,
something.
I'm not that upset, man. I had kind of checked out of the game in the fourth quarter. And, I'm here in Columbia, and for some reason the game blacked out.
Yeah, I thought so. Cause I think you did comment when my TV went out. I think you commented saying that it went out. So I was like, dang, maybe it's just everybody. But then I thought maybe it's my TV, so I went to go reset everything in the house, and it was still out. But yeah, I had a little outage, so I missed the first. I think I missed the first part of the fourth quarter too.
Yeah, so I picked it up on the NFL app, and I guess it was 28-17. We drove down the field, and I thought we were gonna go for it on fourth down and kick the field goal. And I was like, okay, cool. It ain't no way we're gonna get another stop.
Yeah.
And then they got a stop.
Yeah.
And then we went down the field, scored a touchdown. And I knew it. I'm a Panthers fan. I knew when we lost the toss, that was game.
Yep.
I've been a fan my whole life, so that's just how it works.
Yep.
But
why
overall,
you real quick? Why you think we
for the rest of the year? Yeah.
Real quick? Why you think we be on the bad end of that kind of stuff? Like our team never like we just can't win stuff. You know what I mean? When we win those situations, like we can't win. Like we don't like when we lose coin tosses, we can't bounce back or have a major turnover. We can't do stuff like that.
I don't know. It's just the way that the cookie crumbles sometimes, I guess, crazy. Or a lack thereof. I mean,
we curse, dog. No, I'm joking. Nah, I play it, man. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, what's your expectations for the rest of the year? I don't have high expectations to be real.
Right. I don't either. My expectations are very low. To be honest, I'm at a point where look, let's just play the young guys now, man. I don't want to see no more Sam Darnold. Not to say he trash or nothing like that, but I want to see what PJ Walker could do. Like that's where I'm at now. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I'm tanking. You know what I mean? Like I ain't at that point, but I seen enough of Sam Darnold. He gave us 3 years of his, those past years he had with the Jets. I've seen enough here. I've seen enough to where, hey, I don't want to invest, no money into the guy because I don't think he can take us to the next level. But my expectations are very low, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to still watch the game. But it just probably won't be as fun. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to emotion myself. I'm not going to invest any emotions into it. Yeah.
Nah, and that's the way you should do it because you don't invoke too much emotions. That's how you get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah. You be stressed out. You can't sleep at night. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be honest, man. Robbie and DJ were dropping a lot of passes in the game.
Yeah, and that's one thing we got to talk about. I know a lot of fans saying, Pat, you better say something. You better say something about them dropping the ball. And yes, I agree. That was some terrible play by the wide receivers. Robbie Anderson, I don't know. I don't know if he didn't want to play today, but it was terrible. Even DJ Moore, one of the more sure-handed one, he looked bad, man. Like, y'all, what is you doing? And I know Chuba Hubbard was going to be bad coming out of the backfield trying to catch something, but, man, everybody was off. Yeah, it was bad, bro.
Because, I mean, and I'm not going to hold you long, Pat, because I'm not expecting – Tom Brady quarterback player, Peyton Manning quarterback player. There's only a handful of those that have ever existed. But the bare minimum, I mean, that's all even I would rather have play like Jake Delhomme.
Yeah.
Is that too much to ask for?
Exactly.
I mean
exactly. Give me that Matt Moore. Give me Matt Moore. You know what I'm saying? In this situation. But I ain't even getting that. Man.
Like I said, man, I'm gonna watch the games, but it's not gonna be my priority on Sundays no more.
Right.
It's early and watch. As soon as I say this, watch them win 4 straight.
Right. Right. Watch that go off. See, because as you can see, when the fan base stopped caring, especially me, I stopped caring. Like when the game went out, I ain't even care if it came back on. You know what I'm saying? Like I stopped caring. Then they want to come back. So now watch when we say we don't want to watch no more games. They're gonna come out here and putting pressure on the quarterback, 5-6 sacks a game. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be going off. That's just how they do us. They hate us, man.
Yeah. And that's the bad part about the NFL being such a long season. Because I mean, when you, realistically speaking, there's still 11 games left.
Yeah.
Could they turn it around? Probably not, but they could. But.
Yeah, it's possible, but I just don't see it. Maybe somebody else see it, but I just don't see it, man. Because all these games, the ones we lost, we should have won. And the games that we won, it should have been more dominating performances. Especially the Jets game, the Houston game, it should have been more dominated performances against those teams that's really in their early stages of rebuilding. You know what I'm saying? But we just didn't show it. It is what it is. Man.
And I'm gonna leave on this note, Pat, because I know other people trying to call in. If Matt Rule has another bad season, is that it? Is Tepper going to move on from him?
I don't know what I can see. I don't even know if I want to say I can see it because I don't know Tep like that. Be honest with you, If he has another bad season for me, yeah, I want him gone. But I would like to see what Tepper going to do. I will hope that he says, okay, enough is enough. Let Scott Fitterer get whoever he want to get in here. Because, you know, you've been watching me how I feel like. I just feel like we out of sync anyway. I feel like Scott Fitterer need to get whoever he want to get in here so they can be on the same page. You know, I just feel like they not on the same page. So now we're dealing with a new coach, a new head coach. I mean, I'm sorry, a new NFL head coach, a new GM who trying to learn this thing together, and they don't even have a real relationship like that. They might have two different ways of thinking. So I don't know, man. I would hope that Tepper takes a long look at Matt Rule and say, look, this ain't working. It's time to go. If he continues to have these losing seasons.
Yeah, because, I mean, I got high expectations. We're not the Lions or the Jaguars. This overall, from our inception, we have been a winning organization for the most part.
Yeah.
I just have big expectations.
Yeah, we could look like the Jaguars, man. You know, if you know, since we came in the same time, if you compare us to the Jaguars, yeah, we all right. You know what I mean? If you look at history, yeah, we all right. But I just want more, man. I don't mean to be greedy. I just want more.
But all right, Pat, man. Hey, I enjoyed the show, man. And keep on it, man.
All right, appreciate you. SC based.
Sure.
All right. So, Panther fans, hey, it is what it is, man. SC Base brought up a lot of good points. As far as Matt Rule, you know, being let go, I'm not sure right now if I want, because like I said, I already got it set in my mind. He a young head coach. You know what I'm saying? This is him learning. This is really on Tepper for hiring him. So now, as Panther fans, we got to understand that this is basically a new NFL head coach that he learning on the job. So now, if he has a losing season, I think next season he'll be on the hot seat.
Call from
Jet 2 times.
To accept, press 1. To send.
What's going on with you, big dog? Introduce yourself.
It's Jet 2 times. Man, how y'all doing?
What's going on, Jack, man? Come on, Jack. Come through now. Come through,
Hey.
Jack. What you got, dog?
Hey, I'm with you, Pat. We suck. We suck. We suck. And like, I'm trying to be positive. I'm gonna try to be positive, but like, I'm gonna throw something at you real quick.
All right.
Opening quarter, we had first play interception. Next possession, we had punt. Then touchdown. You think it could be all right? We got a touchdown, right? We punt again, and then another punt, field goal, punt, and a half. Third quarter comes, we punt, then we fumble, punt, fumble again, then field goal, then we got the touchdown that obviously took us to overtime.
Right.
And a half, overtime, they get a touchdown, we lose.
Right.
What? Excuse my language, but what the hell was that play calling, Joe Brady?
It was nasty. It was really nasty, man. I don't know what Joe Brady was doing. Kind of like Trevisi was talking about, like, what? I don't think they have no game plan. Like, they just go out there and do stuff.
Here's the game. It's like they wake up and then they say, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever happens, happens.
Right, man.
Go out there and do whatever the hell you want. Because honestly, you can't make up a good game plan. We ran the same plays over and over and over. You can see it once you look at the stats. They figured us out early in the game. And if you can't tell, momentum was on the Minnesota sideline for almost the entire game.
Yeah.
That block punt was just like, it gave us momentum for like 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
They got the ball back, scored right again after that.
Well, I ain't even look at it like that, Jack. Now that I think back at that game, you're right. Like, it seemed like that whole game, Minnesota had the momentum. You know what I'm saying? We was doing stuff, and I felt like we were getting kind of lucky. We did some good stuff, but it seemed like we was just fighting the whole game. You know what I'm saying? It's like we was trying to win. We was trying to gain the lead the whole game. Like, we was just fighting for our lives the whole game, man. You know what I mean? And Minnesota just seems like they just had the game won. They just had more charisma on the sideline. They had more charisma on the field. It was just like, it was just hype, man, for a home game. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't have been like that.
Yeah, we suck. But I'm talking about like we sucked before we even got to this thing, man. Like I couldn't tell you how bad it was. Like it was bad. It was ugly. There was not much positive. I guess you could say we showed the fight, but that's not really nothing. Like we should have had to be in that position if we play actual football.
Yeah.
If we need, and you can't. I guess you can say because like I get it, the O-line is not great. Sam Darnold is not the best quarterback. The receivers, I don't know what happened to him today, but
It's terrible. Yeah.
I know it's a lot of problems. The chemistry, all that. Like honestly, you're gonna have like struggles, but this was like you can. There's no Panthers fan that could have looked at this game and said, "Oh yeah, we should be fine for the rest of the year." Yeah, we got Stephon Gilmore. I hope. Yeah, he can't block. He can't block a defensive end. He can't guard a linebacker. Listen to him.
Oh man.
Like
we signed the guard Michael Jordan, man. They trying. You know what I'm saying? We done signed and released him. Like, yeah, I guess they trying to fix
the. They done tried for like the past 5 years, and we have so little to show for it, man. It's really it hurts because like we always lose for some reason. We always seem to lose by one possession.
That's crazy.
Triggers me.
That's crazy, man. I mean, I just can't. I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking like, it's crazy. How do we keep doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we keep doing this? What is it that makes a team to continue to not be able to get over that hump, to not be able to just push through and have a winning drive? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, give me that. But we just can't do it.
I really want to blame the coaching staff because this team, it has the talent to go into a playoff run. This team has the talent.
Yeah.
It's just the execution.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Brady, I don't know what it is, but when you're in the third quarter, you just stop. It's like you're not there. Matt Rule, I don't know what you thought this was, but you let Sam Darnold take back-to-back timeouts. No, you can't do that. Like
that's crazy. And that was I don't know if Sam Darnold did that on his own or what, because they did look like they did say when he was calling the timeout, they was telling him, "What you doing?" Him and PJ was telling, "Wait, what you doing? You can't take 2 times." So maybe that wasn't on Matt Rule. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was on Sam Darnold. I ain't gonna say that was on Matt Rule, even though we still saw some issues with game clock management in this game. So, but I do know that was on Sam Darnold.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hurry this up because obviously people want to get in.
Yeah,
talk
man.
About, we gonna really have to start questioning this coaching, like the coaching staff as a whole, because every single week that we do this it's like deja vu. Like the coaching staff always after the game, it's like, oh, we show fight, and this team, even through adversity, they can try and make this game. No, I don't like that.
Right.
And it's the same stuff. So at some point, we're gonna have to question ourselves. Like, are you sure the players aren't the problem, or is the coaching staff the problem? Because it seems the same. It's the same thing every single week.
And
no matter who
and nothing's getting fixed. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like we're getting worse. You know what I'm saying? I almost feel like we're getting worse. You know what I mean? Bump the talent we've been playing against, the teams that we've been playing against. Man, it just feel like this team just regressing. Like I said, look at the wide receivers. These wide receivers was better. It just seems like they're getting worse. You know, so.
Oh, by the way, Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore, you want to know the stats? They had, DJ Moore had 13 targets and had 5 catches so for it. Robbie Anderson had about 3-4 drops in the first half.
Yeah.
On 11 targets. That can't happen.
Dang.
We got to play better football.
Man. But Jack, man, I appreciate you calling up, dog. I appreciate you supporting the channel and holding down in the chat, man. It's gonna be all right, man. Just go on and enjoy the rest of your day, big dog.
Oh, trust me, I'm not letting this game stop me. I'm chilling.
Right, man. All right, man. Appreciate you.
Good time, y'all. Have a good time, y'all.
All right. Let me get to my super chats real quick. My man's Leon Samara. He's appreciate that super chat. He said, "Hey Pat, you think we can go 9-3 before the bye week?" Nope. My man's who else? But no, I don't think we can. No. I mean, if we do, I'll be surprised. I'll be happy. But I just don't see it happening. And my man's Bobby Digital. What do you know about Bobby Digital? This is an old head right here. Brady has to go, period. He has no game plan. Teddy was right. Man, that's why I said we're going to have a conversation soon. But, I'm going to let y'all, think what y'all want to think. But, yeah, Brady he just don't know. Then they sitting up here saying he a young genius and all that. He ain't know, like, what y'all see in him. But what he look like. Nothing what this man has done in the NFL has made me say, oh, man, I mean, shout out to him for that last drive. I'm be honest, I'm glad we got the 2 point. I ain't like it. I ain't like that call. It scared me. That's why I ain't like it. Let's see. Shelton Guy said we're going 4-10. Tyson Miller said, nah, coaching was bad on offense during the win streak. 2 just stands out more in losses. Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, we should have dominated them games. I definitely don't disagree with that. Daggone Jets game, we should have put up way more points than we did against them dudes. Shoot.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
What's going on? Introduce yourself, man.
Bigo.
Huh?
Bigo.
Oh, what's going on, bro? What you got, dog?
Hey, man, I don't even know where to stop, man. Joe Brady, his play calling is ridiculous, man. And the offense in itself is just feel like it's stagnant.
Yep.
It's not moving. It's not doing anything.
Yep. I agree with that, man.
I think we made a bad decision. When we picked Joe Brady up. Sam Donald, I was kind of like on the train, but now we're looking like the Carolina Jets. So I think it's just ridiculous. Just looking at the game, it's just like pulling teeth without Novocaine, man. It really hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I had higher expectations, for the Panthers. So, but I'm still out there with them. But we got a lot of work to do. And this game goes to the whole offense lost this game, man. I mean, I'm putting blame on offense coordinator on down to the, Sam, the offensive of the wide receivers. They couldn't catch anything, dropping everything. It was just ridiculous, man.
So you kind of agree with everybody is saying that basically the defense was tired because of the offense. Like the defense wasn't able to hold up in that overtime because of the offense, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because once you keep the defense on the field, you're not giving them, rest, and I guess that could kind of like do a little bit to their morale also because they're giving the all, and you got an offense going out there and not moving the ball and doing their job. So, I think that's gonna put a lot of weight.
Yep, I agree, man. I agree, dog. Like, I'm proud of this defense. I'm glad what they built, but I just, they don't deserve this offense, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we're really out of balance, and it's hard to get excited about this defense because you want to win games, right? So it's hard to get excited about the defense because you ain't gonna win no games with this offense because that's how bad the offense is.
And if you're going out there and you're getting turnovers, you're getting sacks. But then when you give the ball back to the offense, they go down there, it's 3 and out, or Sam turning the ball over. That's that'll kill anybody's morale.
Yeah.
And I don't think, really, to be honest with you, I don't think we have the dog mentality on offense, on the offense side of the ball. We really don't have that true player that's going to go out there and try to take the game over. We don't have that on offense.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Robbie, he was on the sideline last week arguing or whatever, but what did you do this week?
Right.
If you got that actual dog mentality, you're going to go out there and show why you were that dog.
Right.
You don't have that.
I agree, man. And I feel like, and be honest, I thought DJ was that dog, but even DJ was kind of off the day, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, we really needed that dog in this game. We ain't had C-Mac. DJ was off. Robbie Anderson, he's showing that, he not a true number one. He not that true leader that you need in the wide receiver. I still think he's a solid wide receiver. He had a terrible game, but he just not that dog like you said. You know what I mean? Like we need more.
And another thing with the offense, I mean, I can just go on and on about the offense.
Yeah.
We rely too much on Christian McCaffrey. And now it's showing because Sam don't have that crutch when he get in a bind, you dump it off to Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey's not out there now. So that's showing a lot that, we depend too much on him. And I mean, asking the question, is it really time to let Christian McCaffrey go? Because it's like they say, the best ability is availability. He's not out there most of the time. So is it really time to let him go and move on and try to, maybe you can trade him and get, really build an offensive line or, get another running back? I mean, there's a lot of questions to be answered.
Exactly. It's a lot of questions to be answered. I think that's a sticky situation when it comes to C-Mac because, for one, his contract is crazy, and we don't know who's going to pick it up with him having all these injury issues. You know what I'm saying? I think if we were to get rid of C-Mac, I think that deal would be so nasty, man. Like, we probably wouldn't get nothing for him. You know what I mean?
No,
we wouldn't get nothing for him.
Not right now.
Yeah, we wouldn't get nothing.
The best we can do is, wait, to next year till he heal up a little bit and see what we can get for him. But really, right now, you're not, you're going to get peanuts for him. You're not going to get much for him because another team going to look at why we should give you anything for a player that can't stay healthy.
Man,
it's just ridiculous. But I'm still rocking with him. I still got faith in him. But right now, my, first of all, when Sam threw that first pick, that kind of like I already knew, we was in for a long day.
Yeah. When I saw that too, man, I just kind of like, Yep. I just laughed, man. I laughed real loud. Like, yeah, this is gonna be one of them games, and a game that we should have won. Like coming in this game, and I did my preview. I felt like, oh yeah, we're gonna win this game. As soon as we hit that interception, I was like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and get my chill on, man. Sit back.
Yeah, and it's like it's the same thing week after week. But hopefully we, like we still got a lot of games, a lot of football left. So hopefully we can, get it going. But right now, my expectation is below average. Man.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Well, man, it is what it is, man. I appreciate you calling up, big dog, man, and make sure you join the chat, dog. And I'm gonna be opening up I said the offense, but the line a little bit more. So make sure you call up again, dog.
All right, hey, anytime, man. I like watching you, and I'll be in the chat, whatever. But take care, man, and appreciate the opportunity.
All right, appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah, man, this is this kind of like this is really a morale killer. Like when it comes to rooting for this team, you know what I'm saying? For me, it's like, man, I'm hyped, you know what I'm saying? But come on, give us a little bit more. I see my boy Rashad up in here, Panther Nation Podcast up in here. What's going on with you? I wish I could get you on here, dog. I might send you this link.
Nick Hedden.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What's going on with you, big dog? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up? This is Nick Hedden calling from Raleigh, NC. What's going on, Pat?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you, man?
Man, you know what? I just don't know what to think no more, man. You know what I mean? Like, they shoved this mess down our necks. That this college project was going to work.
Man.
And it from jump it went against all football acumen and logic.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And now everybody all busted and disgusted. For what?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You drunk the blue Kool-Aid.
Right. Man, exactly.
I'm like this, and I've said it millions of times. Now we're looking at, let me tell you something. I'm about to go in here eat my food from this place. You ever in Raleigh? Go to this place called Saltgrass.
Saltgrass.
They got the best steaks. Yes.
Oh, I need
they got
that.
the best steaks and shrimp ever, bro.
What?
Yes, sir.
Saltgrass.
I'm about to go up here and tear this up. But I'm gonna try to catch this press conference.
Yeah.
This dude better not say nothing.
Oh man, is it on now?
Defense. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
If it ain't on yet, I know it's gonna be on soon.
Right.
He better not say nothing about this defense like he did last week. Cause I mean, seriously, you build up a defense, and you're gonna totally. Matter of fact, you're gonna trade back to the third round and get a best available, and they ain't gonna use them properly.
Oh my gosh, man! Don't do this. Oh my gosh, dog.
I mean, and it all comes back to haunt us because now, even when the offensive line does play like something, this dude done been shook by this offensive line the first 3 weeks.
Oh man!
Pat, I'm gonna take you back here. The week we played the Texans, there's one particular play. Sam was able to complete this pass, but not before getting almost sandwiched by two Texans. I forget their names.
Yeah, I remember that play. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he shook. He's seeing them ghosts again. You cannot bring down a quarterback that already said he's seeing ghosts,
right,
and not protect him from the ghosts. Because now them ghosts is coming back to haunt him and us. And your boy Robbie, like we just got a brand new Devin Funches. That's pretty much what we got.
Oh man, you saying Robbie is Devin Funches, dog? Oh man.
And we paid him.
Yeah.
We showed this dude the money,
man.
And he's going.
Man, he making us look crazy right now, dog. Like, he making us look crazy.
Oh, my God. I'm like, come on, man. This can't be life, bro.
Man, this crazy, man.
And people don't realize everybody that was trying to, in the first 3 losses, people don't realize, they was trying to, come on, defense. Your defense can only carry you so far. You know what I'm saying? You got to give these boy bad boy time to recoup.
But you know
what I'm saying?
A lot of folks say defense win championships. That, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, and I agree. I would say this is a championship defense, but with this offense, they ain't getting nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
They say that, but what they don't say in that little phrase that sounds so cute is it's a level to that. That particular championship defense has to have an offense that will complement its
Come on, man.
That offense can't complement the play.
Come on, Nick.
Without an offensive line or a freaking
Nick.
That with dirty eyes.
So Nick, so you mean to tell me that I don't care how good your defense is, you need an offense, okay? Right? That's what you said. You need an offense.
Pretty much.
I did not know that.
The last time, think about it. The last time a offense really pretty much, or rather a team really pretty much won a Super Bowl with a defense and just a legitimate running back. I think we're talking about the 1985 Bears, which our former coach was on.
Educate them, Nick.
The line they had was Pooh Butt. Had a great defense. Rivera, South Carolina's own Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And of course, the GOAT himself, Sweetness.
Right. Yeah.
And they went and got that.
Yep.
I can't remember another time it's been done since then. They have tried to do it. The Lions tried to do it. Barry Sanders never came up like that. They never got it. And my whole thing is this. Before that, I remember being 13 years old. 13 years old, I come home from football practice.
Yeah.
And I find out we getting this bid for this team. Before then, I was a Dallas fan and a Giants fan.
Yeah.
The reason why is because I started off with Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Because I like Herschel Walker's running style, but trust me, I don't care nothing about him now.
Yeah.
That's something different. That's something different. But then, you know what I'm saying, I found out that my cousin Andy was playing for the Giants.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold him down.
Yeah.
But when we got that bid,
yeah,
I still got love for Dallas, still got love for the Giants. But they take a back seat to these cats.
Exactly, man. Something about home.
They, you know what I'm saying? They represent where I'm from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but one thing is this. Success got footsteps. Follow them. One thing you can't say about Jerry Jones is he going to own his own team. And you ain't going to run no foolishness over there that he ain't really down for. One thing they're going to keep in Dallas is the offensive line.
Yep.
And that's going back to Troy Aikman.
Yep.
I don't care if they ain't got nothing else. So why these other teams won't, you know what I'm saying? Like they keep, even the Cardinals, I'm like, when they drafted Kyler Murray, I'm like, y'all ain't gonna protect the man?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So they wait till all these years to build it up.
Yep.
And us, we don't even attempt. We didn't even
try,
like,
though. We didn't even try.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, QB, we gonna trade it. We gonna let an MVP go. Yes, I said it.
Tell him.
All you blue Kool-Aid drinkers out there that was cool with that, and then gonna let Matt Rule come in here and tell you how to feel about the situation, and you just let him do it.
Mm-hmm.
You should have went down to Mid Street and egged his car when he told you that mess. Because he's from New York, and so guess what? They might have let players go, but they didn't let good ones go. What happened when LT had that drug addiction? Let him right back when he got off rehab.
Yep. That's what you do. Exactly.
They don't let him go for no long term.
Exactly.
So don't
because they know what he did for the organization. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You know what I mean? They take care. They took care of you. You gotta take care of them. You know what I mean? And Cam said all he wanted was a little bit of commitment. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even let that man play his last season. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on. We gotta do better. We gotta do better.
This is my deal right here. To all these blue Kool-Aid drinkers, as I call them.
Tell them.
If you believe Matt Rule so much, why don't you believe when he say he wanted to win a Super Bowl with him? How can you pick and choose what to believe from your quote-unquote leader? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
How he's supposed to believe it. He's supposed to be 100.
Exactly. If you believe in him.
So the fact that it went through lets you know that it was either him or a Hurney move.
Yep.
And Tepper letting it all go down. Do what you want to do. Yeah, do what you want to do. And oh my God, we cheer so much now that we got Scott Fit, but that ain't much of nothing when Rule got say on the last acquisition.
Yep. He got a lot to say. We saw that during the draft and those little camp confidential. He has a lot to say on what's going on. I mean, I see what Scott Fitter's doing, but Matt Rule has a lot to say, and I hope they on the same page.
I hope so too.
I hope they're on the same page.
I'm about to go up here and eat, man. It's been a pleasure talking with you. My last note gonna be like I said, to these blue Kool-Aid drinkers that done drunk down, swallowed down everything that this organization done fed them. Throw it up.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Blue Kool-Aid drinkers. I like that, dog.
Free your stomach.
Hey, blue Kool-Aid.
Detox yourself.
Man, I appreciate you calling in, Nick.
One
man.
last thing.
Go ahead, dog.
Wear the hat and the jersey.
Yeah.
Take the blue glasses off.
Yeah.
So they clouding your vision. From what's real. I'll holler at you, Pat.
All right, Nick, man. Enjoy your dinner, man. We'll talk.
All right, keep going, bro.
You too. Man, that was funny, man. Nick, I appreciate that call, man. Very educational. I love that type of talk. Let me get into my... I'm gonna turn the phones off for a second, because let me get into these super chats. My man's King Dragon, I appreciate that super chat. He says, people ready to get rid of CMC because they are actually managing him being banged up. When they complain about the mismanager Cam, they overuse CMC. I kind of agree with that. And one thing I want to say about CMC, man, that a lot of folks kind of, not really thinking about. I get it. You know what I mean? CMC looking kind of injury prone right now. You know what I'm saying? But we got to remember TD. Y'all remember TD had 3 ACL surgeries. You know what I'm saying? And then we almost gave up on him. You know what I'm saying? I think with CMC, he really carried this team. That's why I'm so patient with him. That's why I'm so patient with CMC. I don't like it. To me, it's dumb I don't like it. You know what I mean? And it definitely looked crazy that we done gave him this big old contract and this man don't even want to play. And I don't want to say he want to play. This man can't stay healthy. So I understand everybody's frustration. Am I at that point to where I can't, I'm ready to get rid of C-Mac? At this point, I don't even think we can get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just stick with him. You know what I mean? I don't want to get too crazy and do something, that's going to cost us even more money. You already paying him. You know what I'm saying? You might as well stick with him till 2023. You know what I mean? Don't do nothing too crazy unless you can get a good deal for C-Mac, which I don't believe they're going to get. Ain't no need to really rush. My man's Theopolis TV. I appreciate that super chat. He said offense win games, defense win championship. And he said that whenever Nick was talking about, how everybody said, oh, defense win championship. Yeah, the defense good, but it ain't good enough to carry this sorry behind offense. So, yeah, I agree with that. I saw my man Chappelle L in here. Let me go ahead and highlight his comment. Let me go ahead and look at it. It's a long season, fair weather fan. Look at it. Look at it, man. Look at this. And I seen your comment on Twitter, too, Chappelle L. This dude right here. We can't even be upset now. You watch that game, Chappelle. You watch that game and be like, oh, okay, yeah. We gonna be all right. Good game, fellas. Good game, fellas. Before I get back to the phone lines, let me turn this off real quick. Before I get back to the phone lines, man, I appreciate everybody who called in. My man's Nick, Tebow. I think that was his name. I probably misheard it. Jack 2 times. My girl Travicia called up. My man's Carlo or Carl. Hey man, my bad, dog. I messed up your name. My bad. Let's get into this press conference. Let me hear what Matt Rule has to say. This is after the game. Hold on. Let's get into this. Let me hear this press conference. Then I might take a couple more calls. Come on, thing. Work. While I'm trying to get this connected, let me see. Let me see here. Why some people talking about Brian? You talking about Brian Burns, Takias? I mess up your name. Tack. Why some people talking bad about Brian? I think it's just because he ain't, he just at the line spinning. Look, I love these players, y'all. But sometimes you just got called like it is. I ain't saying Brian Burns is trash, but this defense was built for speed and rushing the passer. That's it. You know what I'm saying? If we don't do that, we're gonna be struggling all game. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. Look at Angel Lies up in here. And don't come over here like this. Don't do this. It's cool, especially in the first season. It was fun, but it ain't fun now if you ain't getting no sacks. Like, it ain't fun. You know what I mean? And I ain't sitting, and that's not me saying I'm trash. I'm not trashing Sam Darnold. I mean, not Sam Darnold. What the heck? I'm not trashing Brian Burns, but that's just what it is. Hassan Reddick got more sacks than him. So, I mean, nobody trashing him. And I think a lot of Panther fans, they get it twisted, man. Like, and Tack, I know you ain't one of these. I ain't trying to attack, no pun intended. But a lot of Panther fans, y'all act like you can't say nothing bad about this team. Like, for real. I done talked about this. Y'all act like we can't say nothing bad about this team or you ain't a fan no more. For real. You saw this game. The receivers was dropping passes. Sam Darnold threw a interception before the daggone coin flip. We couldn't get the play calling was terrible. The offensive play calling, the game plan, like my girl Travicia said, was terrible. And I'm just supposed to say, oh yeah, good job. Like, man, come on, man. Nobody want to keep on doing this. Let's listen to this press conference. Let's see what he say.
Yeah, always after game. Obviously disappointed in the outcome of that game. obviously we made a little run at the end to push it to overtime. I was proud to show that type of grit and all that, but for most of the game, they certainly outplayed us. As I told our team, we're going to have to execute and make some plays.
Good job.
Better there. Offensively, as I'm sure you guys all know and will ask me, it was not very good until we went to the rally mode at the end, 2 minute at the end, and were able to make some plays. Defensively, I think obviously they were in the field way too long. We allowed them to run the football. There were bright spots to me. Obviously, blocking the punt was good. I thought Ryan Winslow came out for his first time and did a nice job. Guys like Ian Thomas and some of those guys that don't say much made a lot of plays. We won't talk about them a lot, but huge plays that mattered. And
I agree with that. Shout out to Ian Thomas, man.
So credit to Minnesota. They went down and made a great drive at the end to win it. And we'll have to improve and try to win next week. So with that, Will, what do you?
I guess the question was just general message after a game like that to the team immediately afterwards.
Yeah, as I told our guys, we're not the type of team that's just going to show up and not execute and just still win the game. We can't have however many drops we had. We can't have mistakes. You can't turn the ball over 3 times yet again. We're going to have to execute at a higher level. What does execute mean? It means everybody does their job. When they have a chance, they make a play, right? And so, they had good players. We knew that they would make good plays, Jefferson and all that, but we had chances to sack the quarterback. We had chances to balls on the ground that we didn't, get on. And then, obviously, offensively, we were significantly out of execution, out of rhythm. So, we will have to, we knew that they had good players and it was going to be a tough matchup some places for us. We have to get better. We have to just keep improving at it. As I told them, some guys will come back at some point here soon. That'll help us. But overall, just, program-wise, team-wise, we all have to be better.
What happened in the second quarter with the back-to-back timeouts and the delay?
That's a good question.
We
Slow
lost
talking,
two
Joe.
Receivers. We lost Zylstra, and then we lost Marshall. So Erickson had to go in and just got confused. I shouldn't say they just there was some confusion of who was who in terms of lining up. So Alex is a really smart kid. He plays a lot of different positions for us. Either he or the tight end. Somehow they got confused as to who was where. So we lined up poorly, and obviously you can't call 2 timeouts in a row. Sam's not supposed to call timeouts, but he was in a bad position where they were all lined up wrong. So that obviously falls on us as coaches to get that done right. But we were able to get in at halftime. Zylstra was able to come back for us. But for a while there, we had really, thankfully we had Shia today, so we had 4 wideouts, and then Zylstra came back, and then we lost Erickson at the end of the game. So just kind of getting guys in the right spot, kind of on the fly as guys were getting hurt.
But how did that happen coming out of a timeout? What?
It was on the fly in terms of the substitution. You know what I'm saying? Just in terms of.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dog. That was funny to me, man. That was funny to me. Slow Talking Joe, I don't know if y'all just heard that. Slow Talking Joe asked him about the back-to-back timeouts. Matt Rule went into this long speech about talking real fast. Talking about what happened, about people being lined up. Erickson, this, that. The Erickson went out, then Zylstra came in and all that kind of stuff. After he was done, Joe said, but why? But what caused y'all to call a second time? Oh, no. Joe said, man, you ain't making no sense. Why? All that explaining, you still ain't explained why, and it ain't made no sense. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Joe. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, let's get back to it.
It's really no excuse for it. I'm just telling you what happened. Just poor by us, But I mean, in terms of those guys, hey, not now I'm the F, and the way our language works, they should know it. But I don't want to put that on the guys. Just at the end of the day, guy gets hurt, we have to have the next guy ready, and we were lined up wrong, so we had to adjust.
Now, what have teams done to you to, neutralize your pass rush the last 3 weeks?
Oh, that's a good question.
We haven't pressured quite as much. We've been playing a little more 4-man rush. A lot of our sacks early came on pressures. When we brought a lot of pressure today, they got the ball out. And then, we missed, I don't know how many sacks we did miss, 1 or 2, but I know we missed one in that 2-minute drive. That obviously would be a crucial kind of a play in terms of maybe we can block the punt or something like that. So I think we've missed some. These guys went tempo, which they hadn't really done much of. Early in the second quarter, they went tempo. And, they're getting the ball out of their hands, So a lot of our sacks we had early on were kind of schemed up pressures and blitzes that, guys came free. Quarterbacks are seeing that, and they're getting the ball out of their hand fast, which should result in, us breaking up passes, hopefully. But wasn't quite as much today.
Throughout the week, you mentioned that this would be a defining game for this team, coming off the losses that you suffered. What did it show you?
That we have a long way to go. That we're not where we want to be.
Yeah, I agree.
To Joe's point, like you can't line up and call 2 plays, time out 2 plays in a row. You can't do all those things, and so you can't take the sacks that we took today.
Yeah.
You can't turn the ball over. So,
Yeah.
I like our competitive nature and our work ethic and all those things are improving. I like those things about us.
Yeah.
But the execution has to come along with it, and I don't see that right now. I don't see that execution right now. So, and I told the team all I know how to do is keep working. I don't know how to, it's about kind of out of words for it right now. It's like just go keep working and guys go out and find a way to make plays.
Matt, Sam's first play obviously an interception and most of the game he just wasn't sharp. How do you kind of explain that in the juxtaposition between that final drive?
That first play obviously we tried to line up and take a deep shot to DJ. We wanted to back people off. I haven't seen the tape. I don't know.
He's sweating now, boy.
I know they kind of doubled.
Yeah, I can't see it, but he's sweating.
They doubled DJ for most of the day today, and scrambled around. Robbie was open. He was trying to make a play, and the kid made a nice play on defense. We're gonna have to do a better job of getting our guys to understand that we can't have turnovers, right? To even be in that game with those turnovers that we did have, most times they resulted in points. I know that one resulted in 3. I think the fumble by DJ resulted in 3. So, and I can't remember the last one. So, we're just not going to be able to win doing it like that. And so, we ran the ball fairly well at times today. It's just not enough right now. We're not running the ball enough. But I thought what Sam needed today was he needed a little bit of help from his friends at times. He needed some plays to be made, and we dropped a lot of balls. And then all of a sudden, at the end, he makes that rope of a
what Sam needed today. What Sam, boy, if you don't go and sit down somewhere, boy, man, I don't even want to listen to the rest of that. Man. What Sam needed today. And no fans gonna be like, Pat, he telling the truth though. What Sam needed today was he needed some help from his friends. This the day he needed help from his friends. He just needed some help. Man, please.
And run down the middle of the field and makes an unbelievable catch, and all of a sudden now it looks good. So I think when you're a quarterback who's a little bit out of sorts, you're out of whack.
Yeah.
You need some guys to go make some plays for you. And I didn't see many spectacular plays until Ian's play, and maybe there's a couple others. The DJ's fade there at the end. Those were all plays that allowed us to score.
Did the defense get tired just because of constantly being on the field a lot, or the offense not being able to put together long drives? Because it seemed like, especially in the fourth quarter, whatever, Delvin Cook just really got rolling, and the defense just looked a little tired.
Yeah, we were playing 8-man front where those balls shouldn't be run, and they weren't run most of the games, and they were still able to run the football. That last drive, had we gone 3 and out after we scored the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, we had a chance to get them down, letting them have 5 or 6 play drive, and then them winning the toss and them getting another. We were tired. The defense probably needed, they did a nice job getting off the field early. They needed a couple longer drives by the offense to give them a break. We have a lot of guys, we have guys like Sean Chandler and Sam who are starting at safety, and we're starting in the nickel and playing on 2 or 3 special teams, just kind of where we are right now. But all that being said, the job of the defense is to stop them, nothing else. And so the defense needed to stop them. We needed to stop them on that last drive. Anything but a touchdown was the coaching point, and obviously they scored the touchdown there at the end.
This game was similar to the Dallas game as far as like the fourth quarter push. How do you, simulate or get that same intensity and execution, like let's say coming out of halftime, that you get on those late game drives that give you guys a chance?
Yeah, I think what happens is you get to the end, people start playing. They don't rush quite. A lot of our issues throwing the football today were them lining up and bringing pressure and kind of Sam being under duress. Didn't do that quite as much. That might be who we are moving forward. We might need to be, getting no huddle and move the ball down the field the way we did there. I think right now we have to figure out, especially with Christian out and some other guys out, what our identity is. People are kind of playing like a 2-man type thing on DJ and making sure DJ doesn't catch the ball. And I think we tried to go to Robbie today. We tried to go to some other guys today, Zylstra today a little bit.
Man, I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all.
We had a plan for him.
I can't listen to more of this. I'm sorry, man. Look, Matt, I wish you the best, dog. I wish you all the best, but when you even starting to sound, now you're starting to even sound like you don't know what you're doing. When you say, I think that's what we mean to start doing then. Like, man, I ain't got to. I ain't about to listen to more of that, bro. Drunk man, I appreciate that super chat. Who else? My girl Angel Eyes Fancy. I appreciate that super chat, girl. D2, I appreciate that super chat. He said we got a $100 million running back playing behind a Dollar Tree O-line and wondering why he can't stay healthy. Big facts. Big facts. That's what I'm saying. The stuff don't make no sense. The stuff do not make no sense. My man's EL was 1829, dog. I appreciate that cash app, dog. I appreciate that, man. For real, for real. Get you down here. So yeah, Panther fans, you know what? It is what it is, man. I'm not even like, I don't even want to hear no more of what he got to say. For you to try to say, oh, Sam, he just needed some help. True, I guess he did need some help. Ain't nobody want to hear that though. I know I ain't want to hear it. I ain't want to hear that mess. You know, I said hear it. Got me talking, doing the baby talk now. I ain't want to hear that mess. Shoot. That's one thing I don't want to hear, because Sam Darnold made a lot of bad mistakes too. What Sammy needed was a little bit of help from his friends, I guess. But dang, nobody want to hear that, man. Panther fans, it is what it is, man. Let me go ahead and because I kept this going way longer than I wanted to go. It's almost 2 hours now, and I ain't wanting to. And I just read on Twitter that Robbie declined to comment. Yeah, Robbie, don't talk no more, man. Yeah, don't even talk no more. That's pretty much it, y'all. I appreciate the super chats. EL was 1829. I appreciate that cash app, y'all. I appreciate everybody that joined the chat. Panther fans, hit that like button one time for your boy. Them free. Them is free. Hit that like button one time. Minnesota Viking fans, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Y'all ain't got nothing to be mad about. You ain't got nothing to hate about. Go ahead and hit that like button one time for your boy. I appreciate all the callers who called in. As y'all see, I got the calls working now, so I'm gonna be having more calls. And look, I'm gonna even start having people come on video. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna even have people be able to click the link and, you know, be on video and be able to give their opinions, man. That's pretty much it, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter at Pat Coltrane. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/Pat Coltrane. Panther fan. I don't even feel like playing the hype music. I don't even feel like playing the hype music, but I got to do my credits though. I got to do my credits. You know what I'm saying? Call me whatever you want to. I ain't playing no hype music, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all get. This is sad. This is sad now, man. You know what I mean? In these credits, I need to have Patrick went on to stop making videos for the Panthers and eventually just started doing Bible study live streams. He went on to do mukbang videos. That's what I'm gonna start having in my daggone credits, man. Y'all hit that like button on your way out, man. Panther fans, it is what it is. Nothing to get stressed out about. My man's Tree Fitty, dog. I appreciate that. I appreciate that super chat, of course. You know I appreciate you, dog. You know what, 350? I might need to put you up there by the sponsor by, man. You always hitting your boy up. He said, I have no words. Just take this. Hey, gracias. You hear me? Gracias. Man, I appreciate you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think everybody numb. I started the season off numb. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to get hype. I really did. And I feel like I did good. To all the positive Panther fans, I think I did pretty positive for this mess. I think I did pretty good being positive for this mess, y'all. You hear me? That's pretty much it, y'all. If you want to support the channel, you always hit the Cash App, $ the train stop, or PayPal, paypal.me/Pat Coltrane. Panther fans. Panther fans. Hey, Moni, you right about this. Because you know what? No matter how many games the Panther lose, you gonna be all right. My man's called from work. He was working, getting money. That's what I'm talking about. I wish I could remember, dog. I need to start taking notes. He was at work getting money. My man Nick, he eating sawgrass. Oh, I'm gonna remember that. Y'all know I'm gonna remember places to eat. Cause I'm gonna be in Raleigh area next month. I'm being near Raleigh next month. I'm be there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody working. Travisa was at the grocery store getting the blueberries for her smoothie. Y'all better go on with y'all day. Shoot, everything gonna be all right. Bump this team. Y'all run your life better than the Panthers running this team. That's all you got to do. Run your life better than the Panthers run this team. Take note. Hey, you know the priorities in your life. You know how the Panthers knew this offensive line was going to be jacked up, and they ain't fix it. Go pay your light bill. Instead of going out to eat, you know that light bill got to be paid. Run your life a little bit better. Shoot, Christmas coming up. Christmas coming up. Get them bills right. Run your life better than the Scott Fitterer run this team. Shoot, I hate I got to give y'all messages. I hate it. I'm just joking. Look, EL was you and me both. That's all I be talking about, man. I'm about to go Google sawgrass. That sounds like a place where I need to be. That's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. EL would say, is lizard thicket? Yeah, we got like 100 of them. It's 100 lizard thickets. Let me get off here because I'll be done to start a whole nother show talking about food. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll do Monday morning optimism. I said optimism. That was an old website. Monday morning clarity live. I'll do it live. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm gone.